What is up, man? Look, I ain't trying to get into no politics, but it feels like there's just a lot of drama in terms between the rappers out there, whether it's yourself or other guys, and it just seems like there's a lot of like not a lot of people moving together out there.
Yeah, definitely not.
Is that like it's all politic driven?
Yep, definitely. It's just a bunch of street shit and that hinders music for sure.
I feel like LA, that kind of got in the way of LA kind of moving, because there was a moment when LA was kind of like cold, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
I feel like because a lot of the up and coming artists out of LA let the politics, I guess, get in the way of the music. Now Stockton's a way different city, so very small place.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not the same dynamic, because I'm sure when shit happens in Stockton, it's very small. I've been there, you know what I mean?
Small,
So,
everybody went to school together.
Yeah.
Be related.
It's a lot different, right?
Yeah.
But for you, like, do you think that there's any, like, progress in the right direction? Or is it still kind of like everyone's just kind of divided doing their own thing?
No. Sit up on the mic a little bit.
I mean, as of right now, people like that shit though. Like I feel that's what's driving it. Like people like seeing that beef and shit and that drama and shit.
Yeah, it's crazy because I kind of feel like Stockton's kind of like the West Coast, like Jacksonville kind of. Like Jacksonville's like rap scene is like kind of driven by like the fucking beef shit. And I feel like the Stockton shit's kind of similar. Like it's just so much beef, and I feel like it helps. It's not good for the human beings involved.
Nah, but it helps with the getting the streams up and numbers up for sure, especially like YouTube and stuff.
It's like a give and a take though. Because it's like if you lean into that shit, there's like real life ramifications. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. You got to know what you signed up for.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what people like right now.
Do you feel like you be leaning into that shit a little bit just to kind of help the music, or?
I mean, I always been the type like whatever be happening, I just leave it out the music because I treat it like two separate entities. You feel me? Like this is really my job for real. Like business, you feel me? Like I don't wanna. It ain't. I try to just do shit like look at shit professionally. You feel me?
Yeah.
But and as far as that, I'm just fuck all that shit. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of guys losing their life out there too, man. Like like the Slow B dude, obviously, rest in peace. But there are a lot of dudes is I feel like I've heard a few people losing their life out there that like. I just follow the Thizzler, bro. The Thizzler just be keeping me in tap with the Stockton shit.
Yeah, for sure.
For you, because you're kind of like one of the pioneers out there, I would say that you're probably, in terms of like catalog and like, being able to tour and do certain shit, you're probably the most successful guy out of Stockton. Do you feel any pressure or any responsibility kind of being like the national face of a city like that?
Yeah, a little bit, but at the same time, it's just... I really just be so like worried about myself. Like I don't really care what people expect or you feel me. Think of me. It's just I'm just so focused and dialed in on myself and try to like better myself. So whether people look at that like as a good representation, it's just it is what it is. You feel me? Naturally.
When do you feel like you kind of like figured out how to like properly turn the rap shit into a business and like really monetize your fan base?
I started looking into analytics, everything like where certain fans listen to music from, like top cities, like what type of like I'm really looking at what type of songs is streaming the most. You feel me? Like certain rap songs is do good on YouTube, but then like a song that's for the females, like singing, melodizing, that's doing hella good on like Spotify or something. Right. And then I'm looking at it, and it's like cities that I never expected. So like
where?
Like right now on my Spotify list, last time I looked at it, I think top 5, I think it was like Melbourne, Australia, London. There was like 3 out of country cities.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it'd be like for songs like the singing songs. You feel me?
That's so crazy to think. Like Australia's really far.
Hella far.
That shit's far as fuck. So when you see some shit like that, are you like, damn, maybe we should try to go do some shows out there or run some ads out there? Try to, like how do you take that information and like how do you apply it to like what you're doing?
Yeah, we try to do like try to have ads reach towards that way. We were actually speaking to somebody from out there, like a promoter, trying to get some shows together, but that's on hold right now. Trying to put that together. I tried to have a show in Canada, and they didn't even let me in, which was weird because they let me in Toronto and Montreal.
Is it because of your record?
Yeah, but they did me so greasy this time. Like they looked up everything. Like they even bro couldn't even get in. They was bringing up stuff from like when he was 14.
Really?
This shit's crazy.
Was this Vancouver?
Yeah, Vancouver.
Damn. So like how does it work? You get to the border.
So yeah, we get over there. We go through the little I forgot what it's called.
What's it called when you go? When we go to TJ? Customs.
Yeah. So we in customs. They see me, whatever. I guess I kind of throw them off with the face tattoos and shit. They look me up. I guess they seen I was a rapper. Then they look up everything else that's on the internet. The little indictment shit and just the shit that was on like blogs and all that shit. So all that pop up. They on everything. On my 2 suitcases, I got 2 bandanas on it just to identify it.
Right.
And,
just so you know it when you
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But they happen to be blue. So they asking why is it blue? I'm like that's the first thing I see, and I just put it on there.
Yeah.
But they bring me into like a little room in the back. They're like, we gotta ask you a couple questions. I'm like, all right, whatever, fuck it, bro. They have me in there for like 8 hours.
8 hours,
bro. Just ask like damn near interrogating me.
Just to deny you,
bro. My whole life, like asking me about my whole life, like everything, like go back to the waiting room. All right, there's a couple more questions we gotta ask. Go back in there for like 2 hours. I go back to the waiting room. They had me doing that back and forth, and then the day was coming to an end. There was nobody else coming in. There was like, based on the information you gave us, we still gotta do some more research, like more stuff come up. So I'm like, damn. They're like, it might be a legal issue now. Because they're trying to say I was an active Crip and you feel me, just little shit like that. Now it's a legal issue, and I'm like, a legal issue? Like what are you talking about? I instantly called Matt,
who's a lawyer,
and the lawyer, and then my real lawyer, Mark. So I call them. They get in contact with them, trying to see what's up. Mark and Matt get a hold of the what was it, the embassy or something like that, trying to talk to them. They're like, you're gonna have to spend the night in custody so we could do more homework on you.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
just to try to get into a country.
Yeah, I was like, fuck that, I gotta go. They're like, you can't leave. There's unless you can find a flight. There's like, we'll give you an exception. If you can find a flight to the U.S. right now, we'll let you leave. But they were like, there isn't any though. So you're gonna have to spend the night, and it could possibly become a legal issue because you're organized, what they say, a gang member that's coming into the country or some shit like that. So I'm looking, I'm like, give me 5 minutes, bro. I'll find a flight right now. So we looking. I'm on the 3-way with Matt and the lawyer, and we just trying to find a flight to get up out of there. The first flight I seen was in New York, so I just bought a ticket to New York, got up out of there.
What the fuck?
Bro,
so
I was there for so long. Yeah, that shit was
just
crazy.
To get it. So you were trying to drive, like you drove to the border, or did you fly there?
We flew.
So you fly into Vancouver to the airport, and before they let you into the country, they pretty much hit you with the line of questions.
Yeah, So when I first went to Toronto, the dude kind of gave me a little bit of issue. I got in contact with my lawyer, kind of, but the dude was cool. So what they were saying, it really depend on who's working at the time.
Right.
But I guess Vancouver more strict because it's connected to California. You feel me?
Right. Damn, that's crazy. So you just flew to New York.
Yeah, flew to New York, spent the night over there, and had to fly back.
That shit is.
Bro, I was on a plane for like a whole day.
That sounds like a terrible 24 to
terrible.
32 hours.
Terrible.